useful. So what is the parameterization? Nothing but so what are the values we are entering through keyboard? Those values we should do the parameterization or static input to this server. Means we are giving for the some static input to this server. So those values we need to do for the parameterization. Going to the, you can observe username and password. We are entering through keyboard. So means we need to do for the username and password will be parameterization. And after that, you can go to the click on flight. We are not entering any data. So after that, you can come to the next transaction, find flight, and you can observe here departure value. So departure value will be what is that? Los Angeles. So you are selecting or you are entering?
Selecting.
Yeah, we are selecting, means we not do for the parameterization because that is the dynamic value. So departure date will be there. So this date we are entering, right? So if you want, means you can change it the date also, right? So you are entering there, means what we can do, we need to do for the parameterization. And array is there. Array means pair. So this is also we are selecting. So that is why we can't do for the parameterization. And return date is there. So return date also depends on the our availability, depends on the our return availability. We need to change for the date. So means return date also we can do for the parameterization. And number of passengers will be there. So this is also we are entering through keyboard. So you can do for the number of passenger also this one. And you can observe seat preference. You are selecting or you are entering seat preferences, seat type.
Selecting.
We are selecting. So we don't do the parameterization. See outbound flight value. So this flight, we have the different type of flights, right? Once you can click on the flight like departure city, array city, you can select for the window this end, click on this, and we need to see these are the outbound flights. So what are the flights will be there? Which flight you are selected, that flight value it will be displayed here. So this is the we are selecting. So that is why you not do for the parameterization. And come to next. This is the payment section. You can observe payment section, Jojo, Bean, username, password, and passenger one, credit card. These all details we are entering through keyboard. So that is why what we need to do, we need to do parameterization. And say, sign off any values will be there, nothing, zero values we have. So means no need to do for anything. So now we need to do for the parameterization. Through application also we can observe once, and we'll do for the parameterization. How to we can do parameterization, I will explain. So this is the application. See, now you can observe. So maybe you are doing for the like URL also you are entering, means URL also if you want, means you can do for the parameterization also. And going to here, after that what we are doing, we are logging to the application Jojo and Bain. So these two values we are entering, means we need to do for the parameterization. After that click on flights, and after that you are selecting this, means we don't do the parameterization for departure and array city. Now you can observe here, if you want change date, means you can change here. And return date also, if you want change, means you can change. And same to passenger details, if you want change, you can change it. If you don't want, you give you. And you can observe seating preference. We are selecting because we have different type of will be there seat preferences. If you want, means you can select anything. Type of seat also we have different, you can select and click on continue. And after you can observe here, and we are booking the flight from the Los Angeles to Los Angeles only till came, right? Let me go back. Okay, Denver, and I'm selecting for the Los Angeles. And you can observe I'm changing for the date also. So just manually I'm showing this. Okay, I'm not recording through script or anything. I'm not doing now. Just we want to understand the what are the values we can do parameterization. And so now you can observe here, if you want change, means you can change, means you need to edit Jojo Bean and street address. And this all we want, we are entering through keyboard. So we need to do for the what we can do parameterization. Now anyone can explain what are the values we identified? Username and password, right? So how to do the parameterization means, first of all, this is the username. We need to do for the Jojo is the username, right? We are enter value. What is the value? You need to select that one and click on right button and select for the replace with parameter, and select for the replace with parameter and create new parameter. So replace with parameter and create new parameter. Click on this, and now you need to enter for the which value we are doing, user name.
Username.
So you need to give for the name is a username. Which value you are doing, you need to give for that name, like username. Param, why I am giving param means parameterization I am doing. That is why just I giving for the variable name or parameter name is the username param. Means which value you are doing, you need to give for that name. Then what will happen? If someone will be see also, okay, he done for the username parameterization. He done for the password for the parameterization. Someone will be easily identify. So you need to select for the username param name, and we need to enter this parameter name. And after that, you can observe here parameter types. We have the different type of parameter types will be there, like file, date and time, group name, iteration number, load generator name, random number, table, unique number. These all things will be there. So it's a file. See this JoJo value is a file type or text type or any date and time or anything different.
Text type actually.
Text type only, right? Text type means you need to select for the parameter type will be file. You can observe once you can select this original else it is displaying JoJo. So once you enter this, right, click on properties. Now you can observe here, this is the which property type you are selected, it displayed here, and this is the file path, like what is the name you are given, username param, file you are given. Now you can observe dot is came. So what is the parameterization extension file? Anyone ask me is dot, dot. What is the parameterization extension file? Dot. So after that, we need to click on create table. You can click on create table and click on OK. Now you need to select for the what is the value in your name, username param. By name, you need to select for the what value you are done. You need to select for the username param. And so you can observe, see JoJo is came, and click on close and click on OK. And it is asking for the, do you want to replace the other occurrences of this string with this parameter? Means where is the JoJo? You want to replace with the username param, then you can click on yes. So we need to do the manually, means always you need to prefer for the no only. Okay. If you click on yes means what will happen means you can click on yes. So you can observe it will ask for the like this. Then you can see it's already replaced for the username. You can click on find next. So we have any values will be there. So it's replaced will be done. Now you can go here and you can observe username param is happen. Then this is the parameterization we can do. Now is the one value is you done, right? Again, second value also you can select for the password as a bean, and right button, click on right button and select for the replace with parameter and create new parameter and select for the parameter name. What is the parameter name, Sravanti? Which value we are doing?
Password.
Password. So you need to give for the password. And param is the common thing because we are doing for the parameterization. That is why given for the param. And you can observe this is the bean will be which is the that is the date and time or any text. What is this? Text only, right? Text.
Yes.
So we can do for the file only. We need to select for the parameter type will be file. And after that, you can click on properties. And again, you are able to see this is the type and this is the password param dot file. What is the extension of the parameterization file?
That file.
Dot, dot. Again, we can click on create table and click on OK. And now which value we are doing? Password param. You need to select for that is the column name is password param. And click on close. And if you click on OK, then it is asking for the S. If you want click on S, it is asking for the, so you can observe here replacing means bean is placed, we are replacing with the password param. So how we are replacing with the open curly brace and close curly brace in between, we are giving for the parameter name. What is that? Password param. And you can click on find next. So if you have anything will be there, it will show in here. If you don't have anything, it will show the string bean was not found, we are getting. So you can close this, because replace, you can go to the action and you can observe password param is done or not.
Done.
Yes.
Done. Now we can go to the search for the next request. So in the search flight, you are able to seeing any value.
No.
Value you enter, no, right? So means we no need to do for the anything parameterization. Go to the next request, reservation P1. You can see departure, we not do for the parameterization, but departure date is there. So this date will be different, right? So we are entering. So means you need to do for the parameterization. This is also same. You need to select for this and give it for the right button and replace with parameter and create new parameter. Okay, you need to give for the name of this. You need to give for the related name, you can give. Don't give your name, don't give for the different names. Which value we are doing?
Departure date.
Departure date. So you need to give for the name it as a same. Depart date.
Kiran,
Yes.
it's taking parameterization for the column name or for the particular value given to
Value
the
we are
particular
doing.
column.
We are doing for the value. So just that is
Value.
the why we are giving that name means if someone is seeing you are replaced with that name means okay, he done for the parameterization for the departure date. He done for the
Okay.
username value. He done for the password value.
Okay, if the value is repeated in any document or any text file like Jojo Bean, and if any, in case if it is repeated like the same as a name or some in text file in Word, then it will take the parameterization.
Yes. See why we are doing for the parameterization, right? See what is the perform testing main aim? We want to execute with the multiple users. So if you keep the multiple user means how to you can keep. So using for the parameterization file. Like you need to pass for the values Jojo, Jojo1, Jojo2, up to if you want 100 users, you need to keep 100 user data.
Yeah, understood that. But if you are giving the parameterization for value, if the value is repeated in any of the, if you are doing the performance testing for any document or something, if it is a bean is not a password. It
Okay.
is repeated in any document like a word or something. If a bean is repeated, it's not a password. The value is repeated.
Okay.
In that case, what we have to do, like it will take like it's a parameterization.
So you are asking to about right, like your query will be. So if you are giving for the password is the bean, okay, that will be not there.
Huh.
So then how to it will be pick from the data from the parameterization file, right?
Bean is not a password. So, in my project, it's a document.
Okay,
Like
document. So you were
any
uploading the
document.
document, right? So if you are document means you need to upload that is the document PDF or Word or Notepad, any file you want to upload it, right? Upload means that will be different case. Got it?
Not under. No, I didn't get.
No, no. See, you were asking about like see, document means how what way you are asking? I am not getting.
If it bean is a, here in this case, bean is a password.
Okay.
If the bean is repeated in our project, like anywhere, but it is not a password.
Okay. Got it. If it is not a password, right? So don't replace. Only it is password, you can replace. Otherwise, see, for example, you can observe here, come here. Okay, I will close this. See, come here. You can observe here. Come. See here, Jojo, first name also there.
Hmm.
So what will happen if you maybe by mistake, this is the given as a username, then what will happen? It is picking for the username value only to pick. So
Yes.
that is why when you are doing for the replace, right? So you can do for the carefully. You can click on find next. This value is the username. You can give for same. Replace it. Otherwise, you can again click on find next. It will go to the next value. Means password will be there 2 times or 3 times. It will replace you need to replace that value only. So it is a first name also Jojo there. So it is a if you want to replace as a username, what will happen? You are keeping the number of data, maybe Jojo 1, Jojo 2. What will happen? First name every time will be first time it will pick for the Jojo, and second time Jojo 1 it is pick. But your first name will be different also will be there, right? Like some Jojo 1 or Jojo 2 or Jojo 3 or some different values also will be there. Got it? Replace only, right? Your question. How to we can replace?
Here, as you said, that parameterization is for the value, not for the username call.
Yeah, not for only value we are doing. You can go here, parameters. You can see here. See, you are giving this is the column name only, but you are giving value. See, bill. And you can observe here. This is the parameter name. This column name. Only you are passing value. So value only important for us, because see, if you want login means how you are executing this script. If you want login means you need to give for the valid username and valid password. Then only it will log in. Otherwise, it will not log in, right? Got it? Yeah. So now we can do for the date and time also. See, you can observe this will be how to we can do means you can select that value. So you can click on right button, replace with parameter and create new parameter. And now you can give for the departure date. Depart date. This is the file type.
Oh,
No.
this is the date.
No, right? This is the date and time. So you can observe we have the date and time also will be there. We can select the date and time. Now you can observe this is the format 08922. So which value you are selected, the original value is displayed. Now you can go to the properties. See, now you can observe file type will be different. You can observe parameter type of what I selected, date and time. So that is why these all will be different formats. So in application, once you are recorded, right, what is the this application syntax or like format date and time, right? See, 08 means what? Month. Yeah, right? 09 means what? That is the
Date.
date. 2022 means that is the year. So you need to select for the same this format. How it is there, this format. You can observe here. This is the same format. No, right? We are getting for the year and month and year, but and same to time also you are getting, but that is no need. For our point of view, what is our point of view? Like see, you can observe this is our format, month, year, and sorry, month, date, year. But you can observe 2022 there here, but it will be there only 22. So if you want means we can change the format also here. So capital Y means what will happen means it will get from the 2022. Like this, based on the your script format, you need to change for the date and time formats. Got it? So now I selected for the percentage MDY. So this is the correct format. So now you can click on close and click on OK. If you want to replace, you can click on yes, otherwise no. See, departure, date and time parameterization completed. So like this, you can do for the all values like return date and passenger 1, and as same to the like first name, last name, address 1, address 2, passenger 1, credit card, and expire date. And so this all details you need to complete means your script will be parameterization is completed. Now I will execute. You can observe how it will be getting for the output window for the what are the values you done for the parameterization, and it is picking value, or if it is picking column name, you need to observe here. See, it is the execution is completed. You can observe the script will be passed. Okay. Now we need to what are the scripting enhancements, anything you are doing means you need to observe for the output window only. Everything will be output window only, you need to observe. So you can go to the starting line. Okay, can come to here. See starting iteration 1 means one iteration starting means you see you can observe transaction name. It is the starting for the launch started. And after that you can observe here transaction launch URL is ended with the past status and the duration also is displayed. Now again after launch is completed, next transaction what login is started and transaction login is ended with the past status. And you can observe I done for the parameterization username and password and departure date, but here it is just showing in login place. It is not showing means we need to change some settings, then only you are able to see. See what are those settings means you can go to the runtime settings. In the runtime settings, we have the logs will be there. Everyone able to see this is the log. So you can click on log and come to here. And we have the two logs will be there, standard log, external logs. So if you want for the, what are the values you are like entered, right? You are done for the scripting enhancements. If you want see means you need to select for the external logs in that parameter substitution. Then only you are able to see the what is the value. So now you can observe, just I will save it and again I will execute. See now we can go to the go to the output window. So you can observe here. So starting iteration is launch started and launch ended. You can observe. See username is which value is picked. Jojo. Password bean is picked. You can go to here and see departure date per hour. So which date is picked? Today date is picked. Maybe if you done this, what will happen means right? Maybe tomorrow you will execute and tomorrow date it will pick. So if you not done what happen if you not done for the parameterization? See you are giving for the date will be yesterday date. So then it will work your script. How it will book the ticket? Past date will book the ticket. No, right? So that is why date and time will be you must be need to do for the parameterization. See how the values speak. Now we can go to the parameters and we need to pass some values. See username will be there. You can click on edit with notepad and you need to enter data. Some Jojo 1 I given and Jojo 2 and Jojo 3. Just I entering for the some data and save it. Just click on S. See the data is came right. Okay, click on and password also if you give for data means you can give for the data. The valid data we need to give. Already this data is created someone. So just I'm using B3 Control S and save it. And you can now we want execute for the multiple times. Like I want execute 5 times means what we can do, go to the runtime settings and run logic. And we need to give for the how many times if you want means you can give. If you want execute 3 times, you can give for the 3 and just execute. Now you can observe 3 times execute and 3 times will be different username password is picking or not. You can observe. See, you are given only single password. If you execute for the multiple times means same user will be every time will log in. But when you are doing for the parameterization, every time will be different user will be select. You can observe here. Go to the here and see starting iteration 1. And you can observe for the username password which will is picked Jojo Bean. And this is the first iteration. It is ended here and iteration 2 started. And you can observe which should be values picked. See Jojo 1, Bean 1 picked. And third iteration you can go. Jojo 2, Bean 2 is. So you guys understand, right? Maybe you are doing for the number of user point of view. If you want to execute test with multiple users, different users means you need to give for the some data to the in that application in that parameter list. How much data you want, you can add it here and click on this and you can do it. So it's clear, everyone? Shravanti? Murthy?
Yeah, Kiran.
Everyone good,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Thank you for joining, everyone. We'll meet for tomorrow, and today assignment will be everyone record the script with the proper transaction names and do for the parameterization fun. What are the values will be there in our script? All values you need to finish. Okay.
Actually, I have some doubt.
Yes.
In my laptop, the Web2 application is not running. The server is not supported.
Sorry.
In Web2 application, the URL is not working actually. The server is started, but the server not taken the any URL address.
Maybe you are doing for the some mistake only. Then only you are getting. So everyone is getting right. Shravanti, you done? You recorded?
No, I have problem with my laptop.
Okay, you told problem with your laptop, right?
Hmm.
Suresh, you can call me and ask. Okay, we'll do that one. We can clear that.
Okay.
Okay.
And actually, in Web2 application, there is a no sign up.
Sign up is there, right? You have sign up will be there. See, this is the sign up.
So you can enter the another password.
Yeah, if you want
username.
your name, you can give and you can do it. Log in with your name also, no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Kiran, only for testing purpose, we are using multiple username and multiple password, right?
Yes.
Because the different users will have a different credentials. Just for a testing purpose, we are doing this.
Yeah, we are doing for the testing purpose only. See, for example, what will happen? Real time, what will happen? See, for example, we have the everyone will be Facebook. So everyone username and password will be different, right? It's a unique, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
means, so same way we can do for the execution also same way. But if you not done for the parameterization,
Web
what
tour
happen?
applications not attached. నేను చేస్తా చెప్పింది.
Sorry, Murthy.
So actually, in Internet Explorer, sometimes it's not working web tour.
In
So
the
ask them
Internet
to try in
Explorer,
Firefox.
actually that is a decrypted version. Okay, Internet Explorer is not working right now. It is converted from the Microsoft Edge. So Edge also is not working because that is also new. Okay, still that is not working. Only it is Chrome only it is work.
Okay.
Or Mozilla Firefox also you can use.
Kiran, if it is a long project, like a heavy project, we need to do parameterization for everything.
Yes,
manually.
what are the values you are entered, right? Must be you need to do for the parameterization. See some mandatory data, like see for example, it will go here, in our like see you can observe here. Some mandatory data only we can do parameters. So for example, Jojo, Bean and PHP is there, right? If you give for the same also no problem, right? Because that will be nothing will happen. But username password will be should be changed. Because this is the
all these
mandatory
things,
data.
okay, all these things will be provided by any
Yeah,
team.
everything will provided for the our teammates or okay. Otherwise, our development team will be provided for the this is the text data for the username and password. What are the mandatory details? See, if you open right any application, we'll see the star mark will be there. Those will be some mandatory data. Remaining will be no need to do parameterization also. Same value you can keep also, no problem. So those that is the way you need to do for, but your understanding point of you need to do for the all the values. Okay.
Okay.
Everyone good? We'll continue for the tomorrow also parameterization concept also. Okay. And everyone will complete for this assignment. Okay. Thank you for joining everyone, and we'll meet for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.